As soon as I read the script, I knew there was no way that I could not do this film. There was no way that I could let the opportunity to portray this character and to express the love that these two people shared in a way that was so uniquely formatted and written. The way that they had written the script was so different compared to how most films are formulated that it sort of was a dream come true in every sense of the way. Adrift is a story of survival at sea against all odds after a couple sails into a Class 5 hurricane, one of the most catastrophic hurricanes in recorded history, and their boat seems to capsize. They are forced to find inner strength and inner will to survive. He inspired me so deeply to be a better actor, think of things from different angles, open my eyes to different ways of portraying a character within a certain scenario, and all the while did it with such a humble nature and such a lightness. I learned so much from him. The first time we met, it was just sort of a moment of deep awe, and we had talked so much before that I felt in a way that I knew her already, but to actually hug her and look in her eyes and hold her hands and receive the essence, the physical essence of her that I had been missing in all of those months was a moment that I will never forget. There's so many unknowns when filming that closely with nature, but because Balt himself was a professional sailor, he used to be a competitive sailor in Iceland, and because he's built this reputation of working with the elements in such a pure way, he really was given the trust by our studio SDX and producers to take this to the open water. This movie draws you in. It's almost as if when you're watching it, you can smell the ocean yourself. You can feel the salt water in your hair, because that's what happens when you capture life in a way that's truthful, and when you capture life in a way that's real versus fabricated. And they both have their pros and they both have their cons, but this movie takes you on a very visceral experience. This is the journey that I feel as an audience member you feel in a way that you are on, because the power of the ocean elicits that from you as a viewer.